Hello everyone, I'm Matt Brocklebank, author of the Living a Blissful Life blog at HealthyPlace, and today I want to talk a little bit about beliefs as they make up a big part of our ability to experience happiness. Beliefs are anything that we think of as being true, and everything is true to the person who believes it. But the fact that so many people have such vastly different beliefs really just proves to us that true is often a fabrication of our minds. It doesn't really exist. So assessing our beliefs on whether they're true or untrue isn't helpful. A better way to evaluate beliefs is to look at whether or not they produce positive or negative results in our lives. If your thoughts and ideas work in a way that lead to happiness and success, you don't really need to change anything. But examining your beliefs is definitely worthwhile if you're unhappy with your present life experience. So, how do you create a more beneficial way of thinking? First, you have to identify the belief that is producing a negative outcome, and then you replace it with a positive one. So sometimes this process is relatively simple. Every time you learn a new skill, for example, the belief that you can do something replaces the old idea that you can't do it. But it's much harder to change the ideas that we develop about ourselves since we're children as we're growing up. So when we're small, we soak up information from all around us, and this information helps us to form ideas and beliefs that help us to decide what is safe and what's not safe, how to interact with other people, and just about everything else that determines who we think we are. And the subconscious mind just accepts these ideas as facts, and so it isn't easy to change them later. So when working on your beliefs, noticing your negative thoughts is the best place to begin, and then you imagine what the opposite of that would look like. So for example, if you repeatedly tell yourself, I'm a failure, you need to replace that thought with, I'm a success. This will take your focus off failure and get your subconscious mind looking for ways to create success instead. Obviously, this is a much more beneficial way of thinking. And although it's a simple process, it can be tricky. Your subconscious mind doesn't want to just give up all of these deeply ingrained old ways of thinking. And you might even feel as if you're lying to yourself by telling yourself something that you don't believe. But really, seeing as the only other choice is to keep your old negative ways of thinking, in which case everything's just going to stay the same, it's not going to change. Taking the time to work on your beliefs is definitely beneficial. It will help you experience a blissful transformation inside and out. Thanks for listening.